Fabulous. Hello, America.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell at y'all.
Yes.
Or did I? Which one is that?
That's Halloween.
That's Halloween. Oh, okay.
This is 1, 2.
Freddy's coming for you.
Yeah.
Y'all know what we do in America.
How'd you
It's
get-
A Nightmare on Elm Street. You're tuning in to Watch Hard. I'm Bobby Z, and this is
Ryan O'Toole.
Absolutely.
And we're back.
We're back.
Like Freddy comes back.
Exactly.
7 times.
I wish I would have got that damn prop glove.
You didn't buy it? They sell them all the time. You just go to any Spirit house.
I want a real one.
Oh, like one with real metal? So
Exactly.
you can scrape it on things?
They use two on
gonna,
set.
You're going to hurt yourself.
I am gonna hurt
You're going to
myself.
forget you're wearing it and like poke
I
yourself
am
in the
gonna
eye.
forget I'm wearing it. Just scratch my nose and be like, the fuck?
Ooh, I think my nose is bleeding.
Absolutely. Don't fucking Michael Jackson myself. Hee hee.
Don't grab
Where's
your,
the glove? I know, right?
you're gonna grab your crotch.
Woo.
Well, looks like the surgery was cheap after all, see?
I know why Billie Jean wasn't your lover. Oh my gosh. All right. Yes, we are doing A Nightmare on Elm Street today. But first, let's get into our first categories. Show me the movies, where we watch or we talk about
Movies
new
we've
movies that
seen
we've seen and
or want to see.
or want to see. Yes, trailers coming out and everything.
Well, I want to see Dune.
Yes. Dune's going to be fabulous.
Which, because, did you ever see the original Dune?
No, but I heard it was a piece of shit.
It's not good. My aunt loved it. Like, loved
Really?
it. She loved it.
I haven't met every single person.
She
I
had
know
it
seen it
saved on her
just said, I was
DVR,
confused.
and she would. It was one of the movies they were gonna like upgrade like their dish to something.
Uh-huh.
And she didn't want to lose her movies, and one of them was Dune
Interesting.
because it's not a good movie.
I just heard it was confusing as hell.
Sting's in a metal bikini. If that gets you going,
Which thing?
not the wrestler Sting.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Sting,
Then
Sting.
You knew exactly where I was going with this. I'm like, wait, Sting
Or
or Sting?
Sting from the Police.
Every breath you take.
I like that song.
That song is bomb. You know.
I like the Police.
You know what? I like that song, and I also like that's like one of the few songs I like that came out of like New York hip hop. The one that they redid when Biggie died. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Missing You.
Yeah. I'll be
So yeah, I'm excited for Dune. I was wanting to go see it, but it turns out you want to see it and Sam wants to see
But
it.
you knew I wanted to see Dune.
I know that's what we're waiting for. We gotta wait for Sam though. We
Yeah.
all gotta go together.
And we'll bring in Sam for an episode. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell him we're doing something fun and bring him here. All right.
I
Sam.
figured because it's Sam, we was going to do Aliens. You know he fucking loves that movie.
Oh, see, I say we don't tell him we're doing it and we just bring him here.
We just bring him here.
All right.
Like, be like, oh, come hang out with us. And blah, blah, blah. Oh, surprise.
Lock the door.
I mean, we need to let him. Well, no, because if we do a movie that we know he loves and has seen a million times, he'll be ready to talk about it anyways. You know that boy love aliens.
He does.
He does.
This is so.
Either that
Nuts.
or we can talk about Lord of the Rings.
Oh, gross. I don't even.
Oh my
I don't
gosh.
dislike Lord of the Rings. I think it's okay.
It's just a little exhausting.
I think people like it too much.
Oh, you know I love it.
I know.
I love it because it set up so many like of the
of the
storytelling.
tropes.
Exactly, a lot of the tropes that we're familiar with. A lot of the video games that we play. It ain't a video game around today that ain't touched on some shit in Lord of the Rings. World of Warcraft touches on Lord of the Rings. Oblivion touches on Lord of the Rings. Dragon Age touches on Lord of the Rings.
They actually
Game of Thrones touches on Lord of the
They
Rings.
didn't steal that from Lord of the Rings.
Who?
They stole it from Dungeons and Dragons. Who stole it from?
Who
Lord
stole
of
it
the
from
Rings?
Lord of the Rings? I was gonna bring up Dungeons and Dragons too, but I forgot about it. I was like, "What's that game?"
Dungeons and
I was
Dragons.
like, "They ain't got a video game," but then I saw
Yes,
shit.
they
and I was
do.
Like, I never went to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game's a goddamn money grab.
It is a money grab. That ain't shit to do in that game.
You
You,
don't have
just
money.
run around doing shit. I'm like, but once again, my strongest argument as to why I feel like World of Warcraft or Blizzard, you need to take the game. to consoles
Blizzard
now.
isn't Blizzard.
Reset it from the first game.
Blizzard-
Start over.
Blizzard is
but
too
make
worried.
it like World of
Blizzard's
Warcraft,
too
where
worried
you can
about
pick your own character.
changing names and turning pictures into fruit.
Changing names and turning pictures into fruit. I'm more offended by that. What you trying to say? Why is it
It's very
fruit?
because it's inclusive.
I have nothing. I have nothing. God damn it, Blizzard. Just on some bullshit, always. Nobody cares about your fucking name changes and your fucking fruit. Like, fix the real issues that you have, fucking Blizzard.
The toxicity in the player base.
Exactly.
Like, they got rid of, like, that joke that the female undead had, which I thought was always really funny.
You know what? I ain't gonna tell that story because
What?
she's gonna be mad at me.
Would you met who?
No, I remember I was sitting at home and I was making an undead character. And you know how the undead women, they just be like hunched over and like breathing hard.
Yeah.
Like they had just had sex.
Yeah. Okay.
And I asked a certain family member who shall remain nameless. I was like, what's y'all name this character? She said, she looked like you should name her Give Me Dick Quick.
Did you try to name him that?
Yeah.
They wouldn't let you name her that. They'll censor.
They were like, nope.
Dude, I used to raid with a guy named Dixie Average, and he was Dixie Average for like a year. And then he got flagged. So then he became, he was Dixie Normus. Sorry, he was Dixie Normus.
I know Dixie Norman.
Yeah, we became Dixie Average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also his name on one of his alt accounts on Facebook.
You sure a lot of people go by Dixie Normus because it's funny?
Well, I know he plays World of Warcraft
I mean,
as well.
a lot of people play World of Warcraft. But yeah, he was Dixie Normus. And then one day he showed up to raid and he was Dixie Average. And I was like, oh.
I prefer Dixie Average over Dixie Norman. I'm just saying. Ain't splitting me open. Not these tight ass cheeks.
This is a children's show.
Is it? Oops. Nobody told me. Sorry, kiddos. Tight cheeks is one of Santa Claus's elves. It's true. I know the name of all the Santa Claus elves.
Really?
Yeah.
Name 4.
Well, there's Tight Cheeks, who we talked about before.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Exactly.
Okay, 3 more.
And then there's Bussy Rogers.
Bussy Rogers.
Yeah. Lil Teat.
That's 3.
That's all I got.
I thought you knew all of them by heart.
You know, I know a few of them. You see, you only see a couple every, a few times a year. Most of the time they working. That's that slave labor. You know what, Santa Claus? We coming for you.
I'm not. He brings me shit.
When the last time Santa Claus done brought your ass something?
Last year?
For Christmas.
Last year.
Santa Claus ain't brought me nothing.
That's because you're bad.
I am bad. He didn't even give me no cold, cheap motherfucker. Could have used that to warm up something.
Like what? Like what, Z?
These tight cheeks. Never mind. I don't think I should be sticking coal up my ass.
That's how you get a diamond if they're that tight.
I hate you. Oh my gosh.
So what movies did you see and or want to see?
I saw Shang-Chi, which was absolutely amazing. Awkwafina is so funny in it. She's amazing. Really, really, really loved it.
You know me, dude. I'm so burned out from superhero movies.
I'm burned out on superhero movies too, but I went and saw it because the guy who played Shang-Chi was fucking gorgeous. Oh my God. I'm not going to lie. I might have only liked that movie so much just because I was staring at him the whole time.
I just can't. I was like, I'm done.
And there's Awkwafina just doing funny shit.
I've seen all 400 of the other movies beforehand. I saw
fucking
Endgame.
love her. Yeah. Yeah, superheroes kind of getting burnt out. We need a new trope. And stop trying to do fucking universes for everything. Please stop. A lot of the shit they be trying to connect to shit, it's like that don't even make no fucking
Well, also
sense.
you can connect naturally over time.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, it's connected. Look, stupid.
Over it.
The Dark Universe.
The Dark Universe.
That was not good.
That movie was fucking horrible. We do not speak of it on Emotep shit posting. No.
That's a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing. Honey, if it's a movie series, there's a shit posting group for it.
Fair enough.
I got muted on Rush Hour shit posting.
You get muted on lots of shit, though.
True. No. I normally get I'll get my 30-day span in jail. I've never been muted from a group. But to be fair, okay, this guy kept spamming these memes, and they were absolutely not funny. And he was trying to be controversial and like trigger people, so they just became really just like mean and vitriolic and political. And everybody's like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like people were just like, "What's happening with this group?" Like we're here to see rush hour fucking memes. Where's the rush hour fucking memes? And somebody said something. I said, well, you know, the memes wouldn't be so problematic if they were actually funny.
How the hell did that get you?
I don't know.
It must have been a mod. Was it a mod?
It was probably it was a mod. I was like, like you can do edgy shit, just make it funny. Yeah. It's not funny.
I know.
He was like, all these people were complaining, like Rush Hour had a ton of like racial jokes and blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, but they were funny, baby. Gotta include that part. And I got fucking muted.
You did more than that. You're a goddamn liar.
No, promise, swear to God.
Will you promise, swear to God? That's what you just did.
I did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
not.
Yes, you did. That wasn't funny at all.
I didn't.
That's how you got muted. Cut around this. Cut all around that.
See what happened was. Oh my gosh.
How did you do that?
I didn't do that. I was trying to prove a point. I wasn't trying to prove a point. I was trying to prove a point.
Sure you did.
Nigga, you know better.
I know, no. So it was you who was telling these, weren't you? It was your memes.
It was me.
And I told this guy, it's not cool to post memes like that. And I got banned. Yep. That's what
When
happened.
the last time you even been on Facebook, though?
Dude, when did
It's okay. It's fine. There's nobody left on Facebook except for gays and QAnon supporters, which makes it very entertaining.
So what other movies did you see?
I saw the new 007 movie. What a piece of shit.
Was it?
It was garbage.
I heard good things.
It was a steaming pile of shit. People probably are saying it's good things. You know how people will see something in a series that they absolutely love and won't notice like all that's wrong with it?
Yeah.
Oh my
well, I think this one was
God.
just because it took so long to come out. People were just like, where is it?
Well,
Where
they kind of neutered James Bond's character a lot. You know, he keeps on getting in situations where you think he's gonna sleep with a woman, and they're like, "No, I would never sleep with you." Oh my God! And
Did
I'm
they give
just
a
like,
reason?
No, there's no reason. They're just not into him. I'm sorry. If Daniel Craig fine ass walk into the room dressed as James Bond doing James Bond shit, he could split this butt open real quick, honey. I'm just saying. I'm doing it. You don't say no to James Bond.
Well, Sean Connery's James Bond got told no a lot, and then he just kept pestering him. Some people would say it's problematic. Others would say it's persistence.
I mean, it's just old.
I'm
I'm just call it old.
It's a product of its
you
time.
know. But the whole point of his character is that he's supposed to be like smooth and suave and like you know. So like, I mean, I get having one sequence where like, oh no, I'm not interested. Like that's fine. But like the whole point of we're coming to see this movie is we're coming to see him kick ass and and fucking smash. Like that's what I'm fucking here for. Like this is clearly like, I want to say dude porn, but not really, but kind of. A little bit. But that's what I'm here for. You know?
Yeah, I think it's kind of lame. I mean, did they let him down easy, or was it? I don't understand. Like in the middle, it's like
they just kind of laughed it up, like, "Ha, you thought." I mean, I guess he is a little bit older, but being that this was Daniel Craig's last movie playing James Bond, it's like I would like to have seen a send off of like something like really cool for him.
Like bangs them all.
No, he ain't got to bang them all, but I just want to see Daniel Craig naked. And I'm very upset that I didn't get to. So this
Isn't he
movie
naked in
was
the movie?
not good for me. Which one?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm going to have to Google that, but later.
When we're watching movies together.
That was in the other take. I don't even know if that even applies anymore.
He'll cut it in.
You got it in. We'll get to it.
He'll get spliced in there.
Oh my God. Don't act like you don't be on Reddit sub communities while we watching stuff.
I've been on Reddit subcommunities half this trip.
And I know most of that is titties.
No. Talking about I'm like James Bond. I respect women.
You full of shit. Want to call me out for looking for dick pics on Growler while we watching the movies? You know you over there staring at some titties. Am I lying? No.
I plead the fifth.
But that's all, folks.
I plead the fifth. Mm-hmm. I will not continue speaking without an attorney present.
Marvelous.
That was a really terrible sound.
I kind of like that. I'm used to making those noises.
You haven't made those noises in years. Who are you kidding?
Not since 2018.
Damn, you a virgin.
I am a virgin. I told y'all, tight ass pussy.
I want that to be the ending. Just cut.
Right. Just like that. Just make that the ending. The end of the show. Tight ass pussy.
What a weird show.
It's called Watch Hard. They knew what they tuning in to. I hope.
We're gonna get flat.
Don't act like y'all don't be watching certain things on your phone when you watching movies, America. This is 2021. Everybody has their phone on in the theater anyways.
I know, terrible etiquette.
Terrible etiquette. That's the one place where I'm like, can we just have a rule like people can't bring their phones
We should drop your phones off.
Yeah, drop your phone off. Get a phone ticket. Something. I'm sick of motherfuckers being on their phone in the motherfucking theater.
Yeah, go home. Watch it on streaming.
Exactly. Go home and watch it on your couch. You can be on the phone all you want to. You ain't got to watch the movie. You can do what you want to do at home.
I agree.
Okay. But when you in public, turn that phone the fuck off. I'm trying to watch this movie. And seeing as how I had to pay $20 to see this motherfucking movie.
Even though iPhones, I will give you credit, iPhones are hard to turn fucking off. They're like, are you sure you want to turn me off?
It is a little hard to turn off.
You sure you want to turn me off? Are you positive? Yes, I'm positive. iPhones. Are you positive? You have 30 seconds to cancel this turn off.
Well, you know what? The theaters, what they really need to do is just start kicking motherfuckers out who be on their phone, disrupting a bunch of shit. That's what they really need to do. Because as long as they put a hammer down on the people, be like, nah, I don't pay too much money. Let me put my phone away. You know? They'll start complying if it's enforced. You can't have a rule and then not enforce it.
I agree.
You feel?
I feel.
Cruella was amazing.
I know.
Yeah, I know you know. I showed my mom this weekend. It was our birthday weekend. Happy birthday, Mom. We sat and watched Cruella.
So why'd you punish her by making her watch that movie?
Oh, she loved it. She loved it. She agreed with me. She's like, I don't want to say Emma Thompson is going to get the Oscar because every time I say someone gets the Oscar, they don't even get nominated.
She's not going to get nominated for that.
She might.
No, she is not.
You know what? Watch the goddamn movie, motherfucker. She acted her ass off in the goddamn movie. She did a good job, okay? I'm being her for Halloween. I'm really excited, y'all.
Emma Thompson?
No, I'm being Cruella.
Oh.
But close enough. I don't want to spoil it as to why it's close enough, but close enough. She might have inspired Cruella's character just a little bit, you know, with her deviousness. Best Disney villain so far.
Cruella? Oh,
Emma Thompson as the Baroness. Best Disney villain so far. And I don't toss that out lightly.
You mean of all time?
Yeah, of all time.
Bullshit. Scar's the best Disney villain of all time.
Scar's fabulous, but he ain't got shit on Cruella.
Yes, did she?
And you know me.
Did she?
I love my Ursula.
Did she kill her brother? Did she kill her brother and usurp his kingdom?
Worse.
How the fuck is it worse than murdering your brother and taking his shit?
Watch the fucking movie and you'll know how it's worse. God damn it.
Did she murder two of her brothers?
She might have murdered her whole ass family.
Might have or did?
Go watch the movie and you'll see.
Also, Hades is the goddamn lord of the underworld, even though Hades isn't bad in like true Greek mythology.
He's not. Hades is the nice one. Zeus is the asshole.
Yeah.
I say all the time. Women in Greece walking down the street, minding their own business. And then along came Zeus.
Yep. Usually it's some kind of animal.
Yep. Zeus, you nasty. Zeus was a freako.
I know he's like always in her.
You know, Poseidon was always my favorite.
Yeah, because you like water.
Yeah, I like water and mer things. And I kind of just think he looks like King Triton. He probably King Triton. I think he's King Triton daddy somewhere in that story. I don't know. You know how Disney likes to have everything all connected.
But you like collecting things. They've collected everything.
Absolutely. But no, yeah, watch Cruella. I'm going to make you watch Cruella. I'm going to make you watch Cruella because we'll do it as an episode.
Okay.
No, we won't. I won't. I won't do Cruella as an episode. It's too new.
It's your damn
but
pick.
we will watch the goddamn
things.
movie. That's
Pick
true.
movies.
I do get to pick stuff.
Stop being wishy-washy.
I picked the movie today.
After 84 tries.
You know what? See how what happened was.
What?
Let's start over.
Ring, ring. It's the scoop. God, that was funny. Hard to believe that guy went on to such big things.
Right? I mean, you good.
Yeah.
All right, now let's get into this movie. We done bullshitted enough with show me the movies. I don't even think, did you even mention something that you excited to see?
I said Dune, but we spiraled
yeah,
off.
huh. We sure did. I am excited to see Dune.
Did you ever see the original Dune?
No, but I heard it was a clusterfuck, but I know the book series is amazing.
Frank Herbert's Dune. There's like a million of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Dunes.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I'm excited. I'm excited for Timothée Chalamet because he's come on the scene very, very quickly. Yeah. We did see, we saw some of the prints for the Willy Wonka story. I'm not exactly sure if that's the right direction to go in, but
I just want him to go save the Oompa Loompas.
From what?
From all the shit that ate the Oompa Loompas. He talks about it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? That's why they worked for him, because they were getting eaten by shit.
But like, I mean, I don't know if like getting eaten by shit and then going to work for Willy Wonka is that much of an improvement. I mean, his factory up here killing rich kids.
They weren't killing the Oompa Loompas, and the Oompa Loompas got to do songs and stuff.
Yeah, after the children died.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was an Oompa Loompa somewhere that was like, do we have to come in here and sing these motherfucking songs after you killing children? Can't we just like sweep them up and throw them in the garbage or something?
No, dude.
I don't want to sing a song.
Those are impromptu songs because they described how the kids exactly were.
That's true. They did describe how the song. I guess the Oompa Loompas wrote this.
Yeah,
the Oompa Loompas probably said, why don't you just kill the children?
Maybe the Oompa Loompas eat the children.
Maybe they do eat children. Why are there no female Oompa Loompas?
I don't know. Maybe there were female
I'm curious.
Oompa Loompas. I mean, not in the.
You ain't never seen none.
Well, I mean, I don't. Maybe those were female Oompa Loompas.
Maybe they were.
Stop assuming their genders.
You got a point. You know what? Let me not. Little orange motherfuckers.
I like the first one's better because the one in the
that
one guy
Johnny Depp version.
Just over and over again.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oompa Loompa Doopa Dee Doo. Yeah. That shit used to creep me out as a kid.
I think it's supposed to creep you out.
Yeah. No, my sister loved it. Shaylee fucking loved Willy Wonka. I could not stand watching goddamn That Chocolate Factory. Also, that grandpa was lazy as shit, lying in bed, pretending to be all sick. Oh, we going to the chocolate factory. I'm feeling good.
Get his fat ass out of bed. I know.
Really? Oh, motherfucker.
This kid's selling fucking newspapers and shit, and his mom's washing clothes, and your fat ass is in a bed. One of them had like polio, so she gets a pass.
She gets a pass?
Yeah.
Why was they all in that one room? Was they poor?
They were poor as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the dad? And the dad's alive in the book and in the Johnny Depp version, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
But he is super fucking dead in the Willy Wonka version.
Okay. I was going to say, yeah, I don't even remember the dad.
Yeah, because he's not in the Willy Wonka. He's dead in that version.
That old busted ass, lazy ass grandpa. Got the golden ticket. Oh, yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, he sings a song about it. He's got a whole damn song ready to go.
Motherfucker.
Also, he's the ones that come on. He almost cost Charlie fucking everything because he let's drink it. He'll never know.
That's the part where they
drink the fizzy lifting drink.
Yeah.
Did you say fart?
Yeah, because don't they fart? Oh, no, they
That's
belt.
Family Guy.
Sorry, Family Guy. That big father, you a fucking genius.
With the Chumbawambas.
With the Chumbawambas. Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's get into Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did you ever hear
all over the place.
Did you ever hear the weird theory that Willy Wonka is which one of the twins?
Which one of the twins?
In Harry Potter, your boys. Which one died, Fred or George?
Oh my God, that would make so much sense. A little bit of a time discrepancy.
Which one died?
Shit, I don't know because I never really cared about the twins.
Okay, well, Fred or George, whatever one died.
They're the same person.
Someone says Willy Wonka's one of them.
You know what? Angelina is I just found out, I thought she always dated the one who lived and they got married and had a kid. No.
She dated
the one who died, and then when he died, she went and got the other twin. Like, damn, girl, you savage. But I agree with him. Like, they're essentially the same person.
Yeah, but you ever hear the theory why? Because the weird shot inside of his house, inside of his like office, everything is half.
Yeah.
Half like a mannequin head, half like a magnifier. Everything's half. Like he's missing his other half.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I read that.
fucking
I think on
cool.
Cracked or something a long time ago.
Well, shit, in that case, they should have one of those twins play Willy Wonka. I'd be for that more than Timothy Chalamet. I love Timothy Chalamet, but I feel like they're trying to harken back to the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka, which, I'm sorry, was not that great. And you know I love Johnny Depp. Which is a great transition.
Dude,
on Elm Street.
with Johnny Depp.
With Johnny Depp. Woo, woo. 6 degrees of separation.
It only took us a little more than that.
We just spent 30 minutes on Show Me the Movie.
We always spend 30 minutes on showing.
Do we always spend 30
Then we spend about 3 minutes talking about the movie we're supposed to
The
talk
movie
about.
we're supposed to
Then
talk
we
about?
get distracted some more. Then we do about another 4 minutes of the movie, and then we pretty much wrap the show up
Best show ever.
with about 7 minutes talking about what we said we were going to talk about. So 1984, Nightmare on Elm Street,
1984.
Wes Craven.
Wes Craven. Yes. Okay, so honestly, and this is the real reason why I decided to go with this. So we're sitting down and we're watching it last weekend, and I'm like going into it, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is just gonna be like another one of those stereotypical, like classic horror movie tropes, like a bunch of stupid teenagers running around getting hacked up by some motherfucker. Like, I don't care. I'm like watching it, but I'm not watching it. I'm on my phone. I'm looking at dick pics on Growler. You know the use.
You do that when we're in the room together?
No,
We're all there watching stuff?
I'm watching hard. You know what we posted?
Jesus Christ. No phone for you anymore.
So anyways, it's getting into the movie. And, you know, it starts off with, what's the blonde girl's name? Sarah? Sandra? Let me go look at the cast real quick.
Come on, you know it. The guy screams her name a lot. It's Tina.
Is it Tina?
It's Tina. The blonde girl, Tina.
Yes, Tina. That's why I was like, okay, the actress's name is Amanda Weiss. So that's why I was like, Amanda something?
No,
Did
Tina.
I say Amanda? No, huh? Anyway.
No, you did not.
Oh, well. But like, we're going through the motions with Tina, and it's like starting off like same classic horror movie tropes, you know, like this is Scream with Drew Barrymore again. Like, I'm familiar with this. I'm familiar with this trope. And it gets to her death, which happens fairly early in the film. And watching Nancy's psychological evolution through going from how her friend was killed to the conversation before she's killed about the dreams that they've been having, and just the slow build of her, you know, being scared of what's going on in her dream. She knows it's a dream. She knows who killed her friend. She knows it's not the boyfriend right off the bat. You know, because her and Tina had that conversation. I'm seeing something in my dreams, and this guy's, and once she figures out like they're seeing the same person energy, she's like, oh no, something's not right here. But at the same time, she's questioning herself in her own reality. And I'm like really getting into this. I'm not really familiar with too many horror movies going that deep into the mental psyche of not being able to discern what's real and what's a dream, you know, like getting into that.
Well, that's the whole
kind
point of the movie.
mental
It's
state.
supposed to blend.
Yeah, it totally delves into that. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is a real grown ass folks theme. This is some philosophical shit. Yeah, okay. And I'm getting more into it, and I'm watching the film, and I'm just like, this is probably one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. You know? Like, oh my God. So that's why I decided, like, let's go with Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, this is what we're going to go with. Because I was excited to just talk about it. And I got to experience it for the first time. It's always so lovely getting to experience something like that for the first time. You know, especially when you already have a preconceived notion.
Well, I mean,
of what-
you've only seen later Nightmare on Elm Streets.
Exactly. Yeah.
Where Freddy is a joke.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's constantly cracking jokes.
He's punny, which
Yeah.
I love. I mean, I love it. It's funny, but it's not like
He's
I wouldn't
not
call
that
it
in
like
this one at
great
all.
writing or great filmmaking. No,
He's not funny at all.
no, he was terrifying.
Yeah.
He was absolutely terrifying. Like most of like the stuff is because my favorite, I would say before this, was Freddy versus Jason, because I saw Wes Craven's New Nightmare, and I think I saw like the 5th one or the 4th one.
Dream
so-
Child is the 5th one.
One of those. Yeah, Dream Child.
Where it's like was like the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was kind of used to, like it's a fun thing, but it's not something I'm going to take like very seriously. I'm sitting here watching this and I'm really seeing the inspiration for everything that goes into Kruger's character and what Robert Englund is bringing to it. And I'm like, this is really terrifying. This is really creepy. This is really uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Just hitting all the right notes of terror in like one setting, like I'm jump scary. I'm uncomfortable. Like I'm a little afraid to go to sleep right now, and I was really I was kind of surprised that it was evoking, such complex emotions for a horror movie. I'm not used to that outside of The Exorcist or Conjuring or something. Cause possession movies, they do go a little bit further into the philosophical because they want to go over the religious realm, but slashers, I'm not usually.
Well, slashers, there's a handful of really good slashers.
Yeah.
The problem with slashers, why there's so many bad ones, is the reason why there's so many bad found footage movies, horror movies.
Yeah.
They're so cheap to make. So you have $30
Absolutely.
and a couple of teenagers who want to be movie stars, and you got yourself a movie.
True. No disrespect to Jamie Lee Curtis. I love her. I love her as an actress. I think she's phenomenal. True Lies, absolutely. She brings it. I'm really not that big into the Halloween series. And that's one that I have seen. I have seen the original Halloween. I've seen the remakes from Rob Zombie. I've seen a couple of the other ones. The only one that really I really enjoyed was Halloween H2O, but they've totally gotten away from that canon now. I like George Hartnett as her son.
Josh Hartnett?
Josh Hartnett.
Go.
My brain is mush. Kids don't drink. The alcohol, it kills your brain cells. Oh, anyways. Yeah, that's the only one of that series that I really like. Oh, okay, like this is at least fun for me to watch. Most of Michael Myers and watching his story and how he progresses into the killer that he is just really uncomfortable.
Well,
it's not so much as scary as it is uncomfortable. It's like, well, shit, that.
What are you talking about? You're talking about the Rob Zombie version where he's a little kid?
Mm-hmm.
That's only in the Rob Zombie version.
They don't go back. Wait, I remember them going over something where he was getting bullied in the first one.
Nope.
No?
That's only in the first Rob Zombie version.
It's been so long since I've seen the first original Halloween.
And then the Rob Zombie, the second Rob Zombie Halloween, Halloween 2. That movie's just weird.
Yeah, I remember that one being just weird.
I was like, what the hell's going on?
I fell asleep.
There's that one. Yeah, but they don't really go into his like a past that much.
Yeah.
In the actual Halloween. Until there's one with Paul is it Paul Rudd? I think it is. And it turns out he's like an Irish Kurt. It gets so dumb. Like it gets so damn stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Then they cancel out. Remember, there's 3 movies that get canceled out when H2O gets released.
Exactly.
Then Halloween Resurrection comes out where he gets beat up by Karate and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah. That movie.
And then they said, screw that. So they canceled all the Halloweens out until now it's just Halloween, Halloween, and Halloween Kills.
Right. I liked Halloween H2O though.
I like H2O as well.
Yeah. It was fun. But yeah, most slashers, I'm used to them not being, that insightful.
Yeah, but that's just a lot of movies. This one's just really well done.
Yeah.
And there's a lot. It's back, especially in the earlier days of slashers. There's some really good ones. We're going to watch Black Christmas next week.
I'm very excited.
We're doing
to watch
Black Christmas. The original.
Bragging about it.
Not the 2006 shitty remake, and definitely not that 2019 one that's in name only. They just took the name. That shit has nothing to do with Black Christmas.
I've been decided I wasn't watching that. Sometimes you could just watch the trailer for something. You be like, I ain't watching that. I'm not wasting my time. Life is too short. I don't have an hour and 30 minutes for this bullshit. No, thank you. Next.
Yeah. Also, a rule of thumb is, and I'm a firm believer in this when it comes to any type of slasher movie. If it's rated PG-13, it can go to hell.
I absolutely agree.
Slashers have to be hard R.
Stop trying to do like movies clearly meant for adults and trying to make them more family friendly. It's funny that you bring that up. So getting the movie off for production for Wes Craven, it was a bit of a rough challenge. He was going through some economic hard times. and he was sending it out to a bunch of studios. Most of them told him no. Guess who told him they wanted to do it?
Who?
Walt fucking Disney Studios. Walt Disney Studios said, hey, we like the concept and we like what you're going with here, but can you maybe lighten it up so that, parents can take their kids? What the fuck, Disney? How are you supposed to lighten up Freddy Krueger?
I mean, they eventually did line up Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. Sort of.
Well, how many?
Yeah, they wanted to take away the situation where he was a child killer. And Wes Craven talked about it. He thought about originally Freddy Krueger was supposed to be a pedophile, but because there was a string of child molestation that was going on in LA at the time, he was like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to capitalize off this. So we'll just go on ahead and make him a child murderer. But Disney wanted to soften that up because, of course, it's Disney.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
We got a lot.
But they ended up getting picked up by New Line Cinema, which was like their first movie, and it's commonly referred to as Freddy is, or New Line Cinema is the house that Freddy built, because before that they were just only doing film distribution, and they decided to invest in this project, and it turned out to be an absolute fucking hit for them. And then we ended up getting all this good shit from New Line Cinema.
They did change the ending. Smart. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, they did change
how the ending really. Yeah, that's like the only part of the movie I don't like.
That's the only weak part. The last 2 minutes.
But did you ever hear how he came up with the inspiration for this fucking thing?
Oh, about the refugees?
Yeah, they kept dying.
Yeah, from Laos and Cambodia.
Yeah.
They
were just men between 17 and 60, just dying in their sleep.
Just dying in their sleep from horrible dreams of what they had experienced, as refugees in another country. And he was talking about the news articles. He kept reading about them, and nobody thought that they were connected in any kind of way.
Yeah.
He
also took inspiration from Gary Wright's Dreamweaver.
Yes. Which is why the studio that did Dreamweaver was they turned him down too, and I'm blanking on the name. But
Dreamweaver's a song.
No, yes, Dreamweaver is a song. There's another movie called Yes, it is. Yes, it was inspired by the song.
Yeah, Dreamweaver's a song.
No, there's a movie called Dreamcatcher or something like that.
That's a Stephen King movie that was made much later, based on a short story.
Okay, it's another one. Anyways, whatever.
Dreamweaver.
I don't know the words, but it's a nice song. Yeah.
That's not how it goes at all.
Music Silence by Bobby Z.
We didn't want to sing too much. We don't owe the rights.
Exactly.
We changed it just enough.
Exactly. Just enough so I don't have to pay for it.
They weren't going to know we did this anyways.
Shit, they might.
We get served papers. Fucking 4 people have seen this. How the fuck?
I did because you know how I like to do my little live updates on Facebook, and I was doing one, and I had the Lost Boys on in the background, and Facebook sent me a notice. They were like, "Oh, we can't post this video because you don't own the rights to that movie." I'm like, but it's just on the TV. What's the problem? Yeah, it does not matter. They're not letting you get away with shit. So as far as I'm concerned, my version of Dreamweaver is the only version.
Yeah, it was a. Now, Wes Craven, did you seen any of his other work?
Yes.
Besides Scream?
Yes.
Did you ever see his first movie?
Last House on the Left?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a fucking depressing movie.
Yes.
And
didn't they remake that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the original.
They've remade a lot of his. They've remade Nightmare on Elm Street, Hills Have Eyes.
He did the original Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah, part 1 and part 2.
Oh, okay. Fabulous. Okay. I love Wes Craven.
So
I should say, well, no. Just reading about him and all the inspiration that he took for this movie and his character, it really made me love and connect with him. I'm like, first of all, this man clearly understands mental health on some other issues, and the way he was able to just visualize that and bring that to the screen, it's just amazing. I really connected. It resonated with me, this film, but also the choices that he went into for Freddy, because he originally wanted him to be a bigger guy. He was gonna cast the guy who plays Jason, Kane
Hodder.
Kane Hodder. He was originally gonna cast him, and he had him come in and read a bit for Krueger, but it kind of it just didn't fit, but he wanted to go with a bigger person. And then the casting director, I believe, I'm blanking on her name too. I didn't get much sleep.
It's okay.
But she talked to Craven and she was like, I want you to give Robert Englund a try, because she was a fan of a TV series he was doing at the time. She was like, let's have him come and read it. And he was like, oh, I don't know. No. Robert Englund kind of got some baby fat on his face. I don't know if that's that menacing. And apparently Robert Englund's agent told him before he went in, he was like, look, they looking for this guy who tortures kids and they want it to be a serial killer movie. But if you ever notice when you read the papers, a lot of these times these people who fuck with kids, they're like really kind of small and ratty looking and rat faced and you know. You didn't see that.
I did.
You didn't see a motherfucking thing.
Drool all over John Cena.
Shit.
Drool all over John Cena.
I'm always drooling over John Cena. Oops. Anyways. So yeah, he went in and he just decided to be very dark and Weasley. And Craven was saying when he saw him and they did the screen test, he was just the only one who was able to take that character to that like dark, creepy place where it's almost like he kind of represents all the bad of like a bad parent. You know, like he's creepy, like he's menacing. He wants the kids to die. He doesn't want them to progress, you know, like that's just what he brought to the character. And it just worked so goddamn well. And I love him. I love him for thinking outside of the box and, you know, kind of pulling away from, you know, the big, scary, menacing thing.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Of course Mark would call. He knew.
I feel like Jackie Chan and Rush Hour right now at the
credits. You want me to answer it?
We are filming right now.
He's not. You know, he has nothing interesting to say right now.
Chris Tucker, I'm so sorry about this, man. Chris Tucker, you ain't motherfucking sorry.
He hands him the phone.
Oh my God, we got to do like one of the Rush Hours.
All the Rush Hours?
No, just one of them. The only good ones are the first two. That third one in Paris.
That was just a cash grab.
Yeah.
But also, what's also interesting about Freddy Krueger is what does he do that killers, pretty much no other killer does?
He talks.
He talks.
He talks. He talks. Yes, Craven was talking about that too, because a lot of times with the killers, you know, they have the mask on, blah, 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 blah. He wanted somebody that can give those facial expressions. Yeah. And that's also why he came up with the burn thing. So the burn is kind of like the mask, you know.
So it gives him that,
Exactly. So it gives him that menacing look, but you can also see into his eyes, you know.
But that classic shot where he...
Yes. And that is, I'm sorry, that is a lot more terrifying. It does kind of work for me.
Well, that's what's actually really creepy about, on the opposite end with Halloween, is you don't see his eyes.
Yeah.
He always talks about the eyes. You could see his eyes, but when the mask, you can't see his eyes. They're just black.
Just black.
Yeah.
Just black.
Like a doll's eyes.
Which is also kind of creepy too, but there's so much of Robert Englund's facial expressions that he brought to the character. I'm like, ugh. It was creepy. It was scary. You know, that guy shows up, I'm running. You know, Michael Myers show up, I'm bending over. He's 6'7". I'm sorry. I am who I am. Why can't you accept that about me?
Why are you the way that you are?
Child, if you don't like it, take it up with Jesus. Oops.
Don't drag him in there. He had nothing to do with this.
Silence! Oh, God. But no, yeah, the actor is like 6'7". The guy who plays Michael Myers? Yes. And gorgeous. He's a handsome man.
Yes. What did you think of your boy Johnny Depp?
What about him?
What about him, Z? Come on.
Nothing.
What about him?
Not a thing.
Do you find Johnny Depp attractive?
Maybe
and remember, you were on the record.
I don't have to say a thing. Well, it's just so weird because I think the youngest thing I've ever seen him in, because I haven't seen the original 21 Jump Street. The youngest thing I've seen him in is A Nick of Time. Yeah. Have you ever seen A Nick of Time?
Did you see Crybaby?
Oh, God, I can't stand that movie.
Did you see What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
No, I haven't seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape. You've never seen
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
I have not seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape, yeah.
Sad.
The longest thing I've seen with with Leo DiCaprio.
Critters 3?
No.
Oh.
Remember that movie he did with Robert De Niro, where Robert De Niro was like his stepdad and he was an alcoholic and he kept beating him?
Critters 3?
No. Oh
What's beating Gilbert Grape?
I hate you.
Sequel?
Oh my gosh! No, it's called The Boy or something. It's a really great film. It's a fabulous movie. But yeah, the youngest thing I've seen Johnny Depp in is In the Nick of Time, where they're trying to kill the governor of California and he got to save her. Meanwhile, getting Sue Shine. It's a fabulous movie. It's a great movie. It takes place at the Bonaventure in L.A.
Ah.
Yes. Oh my. Okay, I have to show you Nick of Time.
Okay,
it's amazing. It's a great movie. But that's like the youngest I've seen him in. So, but he still kind of looks like his normal self, you know? I saw him in this movie. I was like, oh my God, is that Johnny Depp like before the alcoholism?
He stole that part from his best friend, Jackie Earle Haley.
Really? Jackie Earle Haley was supposed to be in the first one originally?
Yeah, he went to go audition. They said, hey, what about your friend over there?
Are you serious?
I swear to God, they were roommates.
No, I love that. I know that they're really good friends and I love that.
Yeah. So
and I love the return with Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger in the remake. Yeah. That's amazing. Oh my God. Although I love Jackie Earle Haley. I love him. I think he's a phenomenal actor. I don't see him as being like teen heartthrobby enough.
You didn't see young Jackie Earle Haley.
I'm gonna look up young Jackie Earle Haley and we'll see if he get the juices going. See if he gonna flood the basement. We might have to
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we cut around this?
No, we just gonna see real quick.
Flood the basement?
Yeah, flood the basement.
Jesus Christ.
How you spell Haley? I mean, actually, shit, in one of these, he kind of looked like Ben Stiller. And I have always thought Ben Stiller was cute, but maybe like Ben Stiller's like less cute brother. I don't know.
Now you're just being mean.
Am I being mean?
Yeah.
He's a fabulous actor.
Oh, it's not saving it.
He's amazing. That's okay. Some people ain't supposed to be pretty. It's fine. What? It's people in the world who just look, less than cute.
This is so mean.
This is so mean.
Stop digging yourself deeper.
You know what? Okay, here's one thing I will give him.
What?
Because Timothy Spalding is straight up ugly, and he's definitely more attractive than Timothy Spalding.
Why are you fucking
and I would have, because I don't give a fuck. No, Timothy Spalding has actually like lost a lot of weight, and he's like really attractive now.
Stop trying to dig yourself out of your holes.
But he's also older. But everybody knows, Timothy Spalding played Peter Pettigrew because, of course, I have to find a way to bring up Harry Potter every time. Whoop whoop! I just did.
I already brought up Harry Potter. What are you talking about?
Today? In this episode?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm doing it again.
When we talked about Willy Wonka, that was 20 minutes ago.
Oh, yeah, we did, huh? Good brain. But no, in Sweeney Todd, I think I would have preferred Jackie Earle Haley to play the Beetle as opposed to Timothy Spalding. Especially now, like, I always forget that him and Johnny Depp are like really good friends. They are. They're really good friends. I think he just would have did better, like kind of going with that Tim Burton crowd,
They just grabbed the cast for Harry Potter for that movie. I'm like, here you go.
Yeah, pretty much. Which
or did Harry Potter grab the cast from Sleepy Hollow?
Right,
and
right.
Trade them back and forth.
Helena Bonham Carter wasn't in Sleepy Hollow. Neither was Alan Rickman, but they're the only two who wasn't in fucking Sleepy. They're the only ones. Yeah. And yet another reason why Tim Burton should have directed the Harry Potter series. Alan Rickman should have played Dumbledore because Dumbledore is supposed to be like tall. And Johnny Depp should have played Snape. They tried to fix it with the Grindelwald, but now they done fucked that all up. We'll see how that shit go. But it was very nice to see Johnny Depp before the alcoholism. Yes, he was looking nice and cute.
How good was Heather Langenkamp as Nancy?
Oh, she was amazing. Oh my God, she was so amazing. You really connected with her character and I love the fact that her parents never let up.
No.
They never let up for a second. They're like, look, bitch, we know Kruger is dead. You are just having an episode because your friend just died. Like, let's get you some help. Just go to sleep, baby.
Yeah.
Just go to sleep. They think she cutting herself and doing all that wild shit. I love that. I love that because it's very real. Your parents would not believe you in 1,000 years. I am seeing this man.
Yeah, no one's cutting you up in your sleep.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just not happening.
It's just not happening. And I love just, it was something. I think she tried to pull him out of the dream the first time.
She does, yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, maybe I am going crazy.
Yeah.
She has that break in the moment. And it's just interesting to see where she takes the characters because the levels of her.
Well, she's questioning.
She's questioning. Yeah. And it elevates. It elevates. The more sure she becomes that this is the thing, also the more skeptical she becomes that this is the thing. It builds, it grows. She did a great job.
Well, we're running out of time.
Are we running out of time? Oh shit!
So let's go to the ending real fast.
The ending.
Okay, the ending.
Yes, let's go to the ending.
The ending drums where she defeats him because she says she's no longer afraid of him.
Oh, Nancy, I feel wonderful. I don't even feel like drinking alcohol anymore, even though I've been downing bottles of. I think it was vodka
they get in the car and it's Freddy, and then Freddy pulls the mom through the window. What's a blow up doll? It's clearly a blow up doll that gets sucked through the window.
Yeah.
You can tell Wes Craven did not want that as an ending because he put literally zero effort into it.
Zero effort. Johnny Depp, stop doing movies with bad endings.
Well, that was a studio. They wanted to set up for the sequels.
Yeah.
Instead of just letting it end.
Exactly.
Where, holy shit, was this whole thing a dream or was it not? Or is this a dream?
And they still could have had the sequels had they had done that.
Yeah. There's no reason not, you can't not, just because you don't end with a weird cliffhanger, the weird jump scare ending.
Right.
You didn't need that.
Right.
It's a great movie.
It is. It's a phenomenal.
I told you,
movie. I could not believe just the level.
Because I know a lot of people who have seen other Freddy don't believe it's like no, it's not a funny joke. It's really serious.
Exactly. It's really dark. It's really creepy, and I think it really does kind of capture. I know Craven drew a lot of inspiration from articles that came out at the time.
Yeah.
Fred Krueger's named after the bully who used to get him at school,
which
I love. That's amazing. He drew so much inspiration with the story, and it kind of almost reads like that. It's very much relevant to, even though it's like supernatural, you do kind of get a sense of what's going on in the real world, all the horrors that kind of happen. Yeah. It bleeds into it. Like, I could easily see myself reading an article about somebody who done did some crazy shit and then going to bed and having a nightmare about that person coming for me. It resonates. You can connect with the story and what's going on, even though it's supernatural. Yep. I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, next week, we're doing my favorite slasher film.
I thought you were going to save it for Christmas.
No, we got one more Halloween movie, and Christmas starts earlier and earlier every year.
That's very true. That would have been a nice transition, though.
It is a nice transition.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's going to lead into Christmas.
Yeah, fuck you, Thanksgiving.
Ooh, what's your favorite Thanksgiving movie?
I was just saying, are there any Thanksgiving movies?
Is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles a Thanksgiving movie?
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is Thanksgiving.
They're trying to get home for Thanksgiving, right?
Absolutely, yes. John Candy.
So what's happening in the news, Z? Because we're almost out of time.
Yes! Okay, yes.
What?
Time to get to our final category, Bust in the News. Wait, is it Bust in the News or Buzz in the Biz?
I say busting a news because it's funnier because it sounds like busting a nut.
It does sound like busting a nut, true. I say Buzz in the Biz because it's cute and cheeky. We'll call it both.
Great. But this one is not.
2 names, 1 category in a world.
Can you still find that video?
Which one?
You know which one.
Oh!
I bet you kids don't even know what the hell that is anymore.
2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yeah.
Probably not. It doesn't surface the internet as much.
No.
The one that surfaces the internet the most is the one with that damn pickle jar.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You know what the one with the guy in the jar?
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. You just heard it in your head, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
The rest of America just heard it too. If you watch it and shit, you heard it. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah, so of course, like really, really big thing in the news, Alec Baldwin, accidentally shooting the director of photography on set.
The movie Rust.
off the movie Rust. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really delve into it that much.
There's not like, we can't report really much on. There's so many conflicting stories
there's
right now.
so
Everyone's pointing
many
the finger at everybody
conflicting
else.
stories. Exactly, and that's
The
what
only only confirmed thing is a live round
is
ended up on set,
exactly.
and nobody knows where it came from, why it was in the gun.
Right. Yeah, I knew I wanted to bring it up today, but I didn't know how much in depth I wanted to go to because there's so many conflicting stories. I'm not exactly sure we're clear on what happened. Nobody happened. Yeah. And I couldn't tell you the difference between a live round and a blank, so I couldn't go into why they should have known. Yeah.
So someone loaded that into a gun. Yeah. Nobody actually said, oh, these are...
Absolutely.
Unless someone just had a bunch of live rounds lying around next to the blanks.
What is going on with these film sets? These film sets have gotten very volatile since COVID. It seems like there's a lot going on. The crew member was the crew for the film was protesting. Well, they all got their shit and they were like, "We're out. This shit is unsafe." It
started from just like when they're filming in Santa Fe.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to put them all up in hotels like in Santa Fe. They said, "Screw that. You can just come in from Albuquerque." Which, I mean, an hour commute isn't terrible.
Yeah.
But an hour commute both ways and you're working 14-hour days is.
Yeah. Them crews, they work for hours. But yeah, they decided to bail out. They brought in a new guy, and on the day they brought in a new guy, yeah, exactly.
It was a mess. No one knows exactly who's responsible.
I think it's going to be a real hard time finding out who's responsible. There's going to be investigation, clearly.
This movie's dead.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably dead in the water.
They're going to wrap it up. There's too much. They're not going
to. Which I kind of figured that's where we were heading with this. We were talking about it the other day, but there are movies where people have died on set and they just keep going with it. But I don't. In this situation, it's
mostly the most deaths on set obviously involve stunt crew.
Yeah.
During tragic, stunts.
Exactly.
Mostly automobile stunts.
Did you know that's what happened with Ruby Rose and Batwoman?
She got beat up a lot.
I didn't know that. Apparently there was some real safety issues with what was going on with everything with stunts on the set. She had broke like 2 ribs and got a hernia. She had to have surgery. They wanted her to be back on set in 10 days because they were trying to wrap up filming super quick because COVID was breaking down. Mm-hmm. Another crew member like broke an arm, and another crew member ended up a paraplegic. So she said, "No, I'm going to come back when my body's ready and healthy to do this." And they ended up firing her and letting her go. And she's spoken out. She said, "No, I did not walk away from this. I was fired, because I wanted to take the time to get my help." Excuse me, they are non-binary, so I want to make sure I use the proper terms. But I really applaud them for sticking to their guns on that. And it's really unfortunate, because I have to imagine if they're saying, it was unsafe and I ended up in this situation and 2 crew members, one of the crew members is a paraplegic now. Come on, what's going on set? And Warner Brothers hasn't really responded yet. They're saying that they let them go because of bad behavior on set. I'm like, what?
Everyone always tries to cover that.
It sounds like a bullshit ass excuse.
Yeah, it's going to be he said, she said across the board and all this
Exactly. Stuff. But what is going on with these goddamn sets? Stop cutting corners. Stop putting people's lives and bodies in danger, and do what you're supposed to do. Take care of people. Stop trying to go on the fucking cheap. Bastards.
Really, at the end, it's money. Anytime something's done shittily, it's money.
No, it is. It's money, and they are trying to save a lot on sets right now because of COVID, but you're going to end up spending more money in lawsuits and medical bills. Just do it fucking right the first time.
It'll be very interesting for the next couple of weeks what comes to light. They're going to dig deeper and go down this rabbit hole.
Absolutely. And we're going to see more from both of these stories,
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we are running out of time.
I was going to say, that's really all the news I got for this week.
It was all the news.
Yeah, it was really. There was some other things going on. But George Lopez has a new show coming out on NBC.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
All righties. On that note.
Wow, give it a little bit of shout out, and also
to George Lopez.
I was going to say, people think he's funny. They're giving him a shout out. That's news. Anytime a comedian comes up with a new sitcom, even if it only lasts one season, it's some news. It's something good. You know, and on that note, just gonna close out once again. Want to wish my mom a happy birthday, mom! Woo woo! And also,
You still have to get her a present. You know this. It doesn't count as her present.
What? I drove that woman. Let me not. Love you, mom.
Wow.
I'm teasing. And just as a final note, I would just like everybody to really take their time. This is really important to update your Hulu subscriptions and watch Black Sails because.
Oh, I was like, what the hell?
You thought I was going to talk about something real serious, didn't you?
Dude, nobody knows what Black Sails is.
Nobody knows Black Sails. It is the best show
that nobody's ever seen.
Nobody's ever fucking seen. It is an amazing show. The cast is diverse. The acting is superb. The set design. I want to know where they did some of those sets. I want to go visit those goddamn places. Right? That island with the queen. Yeah. That shit would be a bomb-ass vacation. But anyways, I just wanted to plug that in real quick because I feel like more people now that we're on season 3. There's
we're
only
on season 4.
Yeah, we're on season 4. We just wrapped up season 3. Oh my God. The show stays consistently good throughout the series. It won't Game of Thrones, yeah.
I mean, we don't know that. We only have one season left.
Yeah, we only have one season, but we kind of saw Game of Thrones starting to dwindle down. Yeah. You know, because even if we only watch it up to season 3, I'm satisfied. Yeah. But it only has 4 seasons. There's only one season left to go. We're both guessing that they kind of wrapped it up just because it didn't have any viewers.
Yeah.
Because the show's way too good and too strong to have been taken out for any other reason.
Yeah.
You know, so on that note.
Well, I'm Ryan O'Toole.
And I'm Bobby Z.
And we're Watch Hard.
Watching real hard.
Well, no phone for you.
I use my computer.
Jesus.